Hello Year 5, good morning and welcome to your second maths lesson for this week. So today we are moving on from multiplication again and we're going to be re-looking at division. Today we'll start by just looking at short division with no remainders, just using the bus stop method. And then silver and gold will be moving on to just presenting simple remainders from using your bus stop method. So we did do this 2 weeks ago, but we're just going to look at it again just to make sure we are really securing and mastering our knowledge for these methods. Just a bit of total recall first then. Can you quickly pause the screen, look at all of these numbers, and using your times table knowledge, which of these numbers can be divided by 4 and which of these numbers can be divided by 7? So just pause the video and have a go. You can write them out in your book as well if you'd like to. And welcome back. So let's have a look at the answers. So 60 goes into the 4 times table if you continue to count up. It's 15. 60 divided by 4 is 15. 160. So we know 16 goes into the 4 times table. So we know that by timesing that by 10, 160 will also go into the 4 times table. 400 obviously is 100 times, so it can be divided by 4. And 52 also goes into the 4 times table. And then 7, so 49 can be divided by 7, 35, 14, and also 91 if you can continue to count up into your 7s, you'll realise that that does appear in the 7s as well. So well done if you got all of those correct. If you've done them in the book, give them a tick, give them a correction if they're slightly wrong as well. So, as I mentioned, today we're going to be looking at our short division again, using the bus stop method, so what we call at school as the bus stop method. What I want to quickly recap before I model some questions for you is which of these numbers goes in beneath the bus shelter and which of these numbers goes on the outside. Can you remember? So our big number, which is known as our dividend, the number we are going to divide, goes inside our bus stop. Okay? The number we're dividing by, so if we were writing it out in a number sentence like this, the little second number that we're dividing by, or our divisor, goes on the outside. And what does this mean then? The number we're dividing by, what does this actually mean? So we're dividing 7,815 by 5, but what does that actually mean? We are putting it into groups of 5. And obviously, like I said, bronze today, you're going to be grouping a number into however many you're dividing by, and there's not going to be any left. Silver and gold, you are going to have remainders left over, so if you're grouping them into that divisor number, there'll be some that wouldn't fit into a group completely. So let's have a look at bronze to start with. So dividing a 4-digit number by a 1-digit number with no remainders, and you're only going to be looking at the 2s, 3s, 5s, and I think the 4s. The 4s will be in there maybe a couple of times as well. So they're the only times tables that you're going to be using to divide by. So let's have a look at this question. I'm going to model it into my book. So I've got it as a number sentence at the moment. 6,642 divided by 3. I cannot work it out like this. You need to put it into a bus stop method. Okay? So like I said, my dividend, my big number, is going to go inside my bus stop. I'm going to draw my bus stop around it. And then my divisor, this time is 3, is going to go on the outside. So now I've got to think about those groups of. So how many groups of 3 go into 6? Well, I know 2 times 3 is 6, so that's a complete 2. Nothing left to regroup. Again, 3's into 6, I can get 2. or you can read it as 6 divided by 3 is 2. How many groups of 3 can I get out of 4? Well, if I've got 4, I know I can get one group of 3 out, and I've still got one left over. So I can get one complete group, but one left over, so I need to regroup that to the next number. Now I have 12. How many groups of 3 can I get out of 12? 3, 6, 9, 12, 4 lots of 3. So my answer, which I'm now going to put back up into my number sentence, is 2,214. Okay, let's have a look at another one on bronze. So remember, no remainders. This time I've got 8,232 divided by 2. Again, I need to put my dividend, my big number, inside my bus stop. I'm going to write that first, then draw my bus stop around it, and then I'm dividing by 2, so that goes on the outside. So how many groups of 2 can I get out of 8? Well, if you put 8 on your hands, you can see my hands, it's a bit zoomed in, I can get 1 group of 2, 2 groups of 2, 3 groups of 2, 4 groups of 2. Okay, so I know 8 divided by 2 is 4. So I'm going to put 4 above it. How many groups of 2 can I get out of 2? Well, I can get 1 complete group out of 2. How many groups of 2 can I get out of 3? So if I have 3, I can get 1 complete group of 2, but I've still got that 1 left over. So I can get 1 complete group, but with 1 left over, so I need to regroup that to the next number. And 2's into 12, well, I know 12 divided by 2 is 6. So my answer is 4,116. This is how I'd like all Wilfs to show it in their book today. I'd like you to write the question out as a number sentence, leave a bit of room, work it out in your bus stop method, and then put the answer back into your number sentence. Okay? So that is bronze today. Let's just go back to our smartboard a second. Silver today, you are going to be dividing a 3-digit number by a 1-digit number, but with remainders left at the end, and this could be covered by any of your times tables. Okay? There is a multiplication square available in files on Teams if you'd like to use it to help you work out how many times a number has gone into a times table. So that is there for you to be resourceful. Let's pop back to my book. 754 divided by 4. So we start the same as bronze. Okay, I'm going to take my bigger number and put it inside my bus stop. And my divisor sits on the outside. Remember, this means groups of. So how many groups of 4 can I get out of 7? Well, I can get 1 complete group of 4, but how many do I have left over? 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 3 left over, so I need to regroup 3. How many 4s go into 35? So now this is where you need to really start thinking about your times table knowledge. So you can count up in your 4s, or if you're not sure, you can jot them down in your book as well. So I know 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. I can't go any more because that would go over to 36. So I know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get 8 full groups of 4. But I have 3 left over. So from 32, 33, 34, 35. I've got 3 left over, so I need to regroup the 3. And now I'm doing 4s into 34. Well, I've just worked out that 8 lots is 32. So again, it's going to be 8. But this time I've got some left over. So this time I have a remainder of 2. What you have to do here is write R for remainder and then put your remainder 2 afterwards. There's no decimal point. It's not a fraction today or a decimal. It's just a simple R for remainder and then whatever you have left over. So I'm going to put my answer back into my number sentence, 188 remainder 2. Let's look at one more for silver then. So again, a 3-digit number divided by a 1-digit number. Quickly tell your screen which number is going to go inside your bus stop and which number is going to go on the outside. Well done. So 514 is going inside. Draw my bus stop with my ruler around it. And I'm dividing by 6, so that's going to sit on the outside. How many groups of 6 can I get out of 5? Well, I know I've got 5 fingers on one hand. If I've got 5, can I get a group of 6 out of 5? No, it's too small. Okay, so I can't get any groups of 6 out of 5, so I've still got that full 5 left to use. I haven't taken any away yet. So I'm going to regroup that 5 over to the next place value. So now I've got 51. How many groups of 6 can I get out of 51? So you're going to have to use your times table knowledge again here. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. So I know 8 times 6 is 48. So I can get 8 groups with how many left over? 48, 49, 50, 51. I've got 3 left over, so I need to regroup that 3. How many groups of 6 can I get out of 34? Well, I just worked out that 5 times 6 is 30. So I can get 5 groups of 6 for 30. But I had 34, so how many did I have left over? I had a remainder of 4. Okay, so my answer is 85, remainder 4. So that is silver today, just a 3-digit divided by a 1-digit with a remainder at the end. Gold is pretty much the same, but it's a 4-digit divided by a 1-digit. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. 4,526 divided by 7. So my bigger number is going inside my bus stop. And I'm dividing into groups of 7 this time. 7's into 4. Well, 7's bigger than 4, so I definitely can't get any groups of 7 out of 4. And I've still got that complete 4 left to use, so I'm going to regroup that. 7's into 45. Let's count up in our 7s. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. So I know 6 lots of 7's is 42. If I go any higher, it's going to go past 45. But what have I got left over from 42 to get to 45? I've got 3 left, so I need to regroup the 3. So now I've got 32. 7's into 32. Let's count up again. 7, 14, 21, 28. So 4 times 7 is 28. 29, 30, 31, 32. I have 4 left over. So I'm going to regroup my 4. And now 7's into 46. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. So I know 6 times 7 is 42. What's left over? I have a remainder, 43, 44, 45, 46. A remainder of 4. So this time my answer is 646, remainder 4. Let's look at one more to really make sure we are securing our knowledge here of what we're doing. So 9,035 divided by 8. Well, I want you to shout at the screen this time. How many groups of 8 can I get out of 9? I can get 1 group of 8 out of 9. Do I have any left? Yes, I have 1 left, so I need to regroup my 1 that is left over. So now I'm thinking about how many groups of 8 can I get out of 10? 1 group of 8 with 2 left over, so I'm regrouping the 2. Okay, 8 into 23. Well, I can have 8, 16. What's the next number in my 8 times table? 24. I've only got 23, so 24 is too big. So I know I can get 2 complete groups, 8 to 16. But what have I got left over? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, I've got 7 left over. 8 into 75. Now this is hard, but we know that 10 times 8 is 80. So that's 80 is too high for 75, but only just a bit too high. So what would 9 times 8 be? 9 times 8 is 72. So I know I can get 9 groups of 8, but what's left over? 73, 74, 75. I have a remainder of 3. Okay, so for bronze, silver and gold today, your questions are these. And I've also put these questions in files if you'd rather get them out of files and print them off. You have 8 questions for each Wilf. So remember, bronze is no remainders, just simple short division. Silver, 3-digit number divided by 1-digit number with remainders. Gold, 4-digit number divided by a 1-digit number with remainders. Okay. Remember to write it out as a number sentence first, then show your working and put your answer back into your number sentence. Pause the video here, guys. If you finish gold, come back for challenge afterwards. Well done if you've completed gold, guys. That's absolutely amazing. So, let's have a look at challenge. Challenge, also available in files, is missing digit problems. So you're using short division, bus stop method, but this time you've got to work out the missing digits. So let's have a look at this first one all together. So I've got 4,000, I don't know how many hundreds, and 22 divided by something equals 2,060 something. So I've got 3 digits here to work out. And I'm going to start by looking at my highest place value, looking at what the answer is above it. So I've currently got 4 divided by something is 2. What can I work out to start with? 4 divided by what makes 2? Well, I know it's 2. So for a moment, I'm going to lightly put 2 in here, because it might not be right, but at the moment that's what I'm getting. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now we have something divided by 2 is 0. When we put 0 above it, it means that we haven't managed to get any groups of 2 out of it. So this means this number has to be smaller than what we're dividing by. And in this case, the only number smaller than 2, well, there's 2 digits that are smaller, but it could be 1. Okay, so if we put 1 here, so I can't get any groups of 2 out of 1, so that's my 0, but I still have this 1 to use, so this would have been regrouped over to the next place value. I can then continue to check my process so far. 12 divided by 2, or how many groups of 2 can I get out of 12? I can get 6, that's right, so far it's working. And then 2 divided by 2, what's 2 divided by 2? It's 1. So my missing digits, I was dividing by 2, my hundreds was 100, I had to think about this regrouped number here, and then my final number was 1. So have a go at those missing numbers. You need to work through it progressively. Write your answers lightly first, just in case you realise that it's something slightly different when you get halfway through a problem. So some of them you need to work out what you're dividing by as well. Some of them you've got the dividing number and you just need to work out the other missing ones. Work it kind of backwards. Okay, so pause the video here if you're having a go at challenge. And then here are the answers for bronze, silver and gold, also in files. And here are the answers for challenge. So well done everybody. Remember to send a picture in to your teacher. Great effort guys, nearly half term, keep going. Speak to you soon. Bye.